Okay guys, what's up? So we're in another video today. Now in this video, we're not on Hypixel, but it's gonna be about Hypixel. Now these are different like Capture the Wool defenses. Now, also by the way, just quickly gonna say, I've got some new stuff. Like I've got a new keyboard, mouse, and mouse pad, and also headphones. You probably won't notice the mouse pad. Maybe the keyboard and mouse as much as well, other than when I'm clicking, but you can definitely probably tell the headset if you go to one of my, like even the video before this video, I was using a different headset, so I probably sound different. So yeah. Now anyway, now I'm gonna be showing you different Capture the Wool defenses. Now if you don't know what Capture the Wool is, basically if you ever played the what is it called again? The Capture the Flag game in real life, where you have to go to like everyone team and you're supposed to protect your flag or whatever thing. Like I remember playing it before, and you would have to also try and get the other team's flag as well, basically. So yeah, now that's basically the game, except with wool, and also in Minecraft on Hypixel. So yeah, now anyway, even though you're supposed to defend, I don't notice really much that good defending. I don't know see much defending that actually is good, kinda. So yeah. Now anyway, I'm gonna be showing you some now. This one basically is bare minimum, just trying to attack them. No thank you. Do not try and go onto my thing when I'm recording. Anyway, now is just trying to attack them and kill them before they get in or after they get in. What the? Okay. This is annoying. Anyway. So yeah, now trying to kill them, basically, like kill, obviously it's not a zombie, it's an actual player. Hopefully it's not a bot, but anyway. Like using kill aura, but anyway, this is just an example because this is a single player world. Now basically, just attacking them. Honestly, I mean, you should actually do more than that, honestly. Just saying, because they can easily just like, once you do that, then yeah. I recommend you do more than that, but better than nothing once again. Now this one is like kind of slightly better. Now this one requires you to actually place blocks. However, this is basically, whoops, the bare minimum you can probably do. I did just say this was the bare minimum. If you want to like actually put good defense, this is the bare minimum you could do basically. So this one, basically what you do is just place blocks. So there's like, let's say, I don't know, right here, here's a door or something like that. I'm just quickly gonna make a door or something like that. What you could do, you would just like place blocks, and basically, oh yeah, and then you have to break the blocks, get the wool and stuff. So yeah, anyway, and then it kind of slows them down a bit. It's honestly, once again, pretty much the bare minimum, but still better than nothing. Now the next one is kind of, it does require you to craft stuff. Now, I'd be like, how do I get this stuff? Well, all you have to do is, you have to have wood. Now, you can make crafting tables and stuff, so you can make stuff, or you could just go, you don't even need a crafting table for this. Well, I'm in creative mode, so there's no crafting table here, but it's, when you're in survival mode, you can just put it here, and then it'll give you like a button or whatever. You can get buttons basically. Please stop. That's annoying. Why is it doing that? Why is these mobs coming over? You realize you're just gonna die if you come over here. Now, anyway, so now this can prevent them from placing blocks so as easily. So basically, they can't place blocks like this, and they would just press the button. And you could shift and do that, but yeah, there's still problems with that. Like, unless you would have to place a block where there is no button, or you could remove the button, but it's kind of annoying to remove the button. I mean, you could just break the entire block, I guess, or you could use TNT. But anyway, have to do this, which I mean, And if you wanted to, actually, yeah, you could just do this. You could do this as well, basically. Just kind of bridge, basically. But anyway, so yeah, let's remove all this. This is a really good way. This is, oh, like, even, it doesn't cost much, but it really, really is effective at making, like, it makes it harder for them to start, placing blocks and building up and then, like, getting inside or whatever. Like, it makes it harder for them to do that, basically. So, yeah. Now, anyway, so yeah. Also, by the way, tell me in the comments if you can, actually, no, well, whatever, I guess you could tell me in the comments, though, if you can hear my, clicking, or whatever, for, like, the mouse, and also, and also the keyboard. I'm not trying to be annoying, but anyway, this one is kind of a weird one, but it actually works pretty well. Now, obviously, you would need more than this, like, yeah, more than this, obviously. But basically, the idea of this is what you would do. is you'd have like a lot of doors, let's just say, and like you'd might look like this, and you'd have to try and get through them or whatever. Obviously, I'm much better at doing this than that. But basically, yeah, like it kind of makes it very difficult for them, basically. So yeah, like could try and make it difficult like this. Actually, this is fairly easy. Like maybe like this. Like and if you want it like this could be kind of difficult, I guess. So yeah. But anyway, now this is like basically the same thing as the button method, except less effective and more wood you need to have. I mean, you start off with like 3 stacks of wood, which sounds like a lot, and it kind of is a lot. I died before I even waste all of the wood most of the time. But the thing is that when you're crafting stuff, it really isn't. So yeah, and the button one is way more. It is way more effective and less cost efficient. Like it is more. It costs less. Uh, the button one, but this one costs more. I mean, cost more as in it costs more resources, so you need 4. Okay, basically, if you wanted to like make a crafting table, you would need that much of that. So crafting table. The next one is a button. So if you this is you need this much. If you wanted to basically make like a crafting table, you would need this. Whereas if you wanted to make like a button, you would need only this much. I mean, only this much. Like only one wood for one button basically. So yeah, now anyway, and this is kind of less effective, and I'll tell you why in a second. Why is it less effective? Now, basically, well, I mean, I will tell you right now. Basically, even though it does this, which is pretty annoying, unlike the button where you just go up like do this, it'd kind of just be like you could do shift and it'd be much easier. You don't have to place a block there, and yeah, it still works, but it's not as good as the other one, really. Uh, so yeah, now anyway, it still works, but there's way better ways of doing it, honestly. So you might just well do the button way, because it's way better, and yeah. Now let's remove this. Come on. Okay. Now this one is one I found today. Now this, what made me want to try this was I was seeing some ladders. Not that somebody else doing was this, but I saw some ladders and I was like, I have an idea with defense. What if you used ladders as defense? And that was a pretty cool idea I came up with. What if you made like a defense using that? I came up with this design while in a game. Basically the design, the thing with this one is basically you would only place one ladder and not place ladders up here. You'd place like I'd recommend like at least 4 blocks, like one where the ladder is on. So you'd have a block where the ladder is sitting on, and then 3 extra blocks above that block. And then basically, obviously, I flew up, but basically, you'd have more as well. But it still would be kind of effective. I bet you could even do like a better way of doing it. Like you could even make it even better, really. So yeah, but this is the best I came up with, and I think it still works pretty well, assuming that you don't break any blocks. But still, the first design I think I came up with was basically just like 1 sec. Let me get rid of all of this stuff. Was basically this. Now my idea was that you would kind of be kind of difficult, but yeah, even though it kind of worked, it didn't. Well, it didn't really see anyone falling for that, but like it honestly wouldn't really work because you could just easily walk in like one direction, it would still, yeah. So then what I did was like added like I think and like 2 extra blocks because I knew that would be really easy to get past. Yeah. But then I think this also didn't really work. So then I added this to it as well. So I did this. So yeah. And then I got this design. Now you'd place much more than this, but honestly I think it still kind of work as well. Now anyway, this one has the last 4, except for this one, obviously, costs gold, which you can get that gold by killing the enemy team or picking up the wool or capturing the wool and other stuff as well. But anyway, basically this one is you would purchase endstone at the shopkeeper, which is basically, you know, where the kits are. Basically, you would just go to the right instead and you would have the shopkeeper and you could purchase endstone. What's the difference between the wood and the endstone? By the way, it costs like 30, I think, endstone. I mean, gold or 40, whatever. Um, is that you need a pickaxe miner. Well, you could use an axe, but I mean, what would be the point of that? I don't know. But basically, you would probably want a pickaxe to mine this instead of an axe. And you would probably want a a pickaxe to mine it instead of like a normal pickaxe. So yeah, because it's much faster if you purchase a lot of these, then yeah, you could make it really annoying. You could also place buttons maybe, make it even more frustrating and make it pretty much impossible from like the place. Obviously, you can tell that I can't place buttons here, but just assume it wasn't glowstone. Basically, yeah, pretty difficult. I'm gonna have to remove all these buttons, and it's gonna be annoying. 1 sec. Yeah. What also makes it difficult to remove the buttons is how, like, have to kind of remove them at the right kind of. They're kind of small, so it kind of makes it difficulter to remove. But anyway, now this next one is like honestly, I'm not sure how well it works, but basically you would have water, basically, which you'd have to purchase. I think it costs like around 10 to 40, maybe 50 gold. I don't think it would cost 40 or 50 gold, basically. Yeah, as you can see, like, it slows you down by a lot, basically. So yeah, now, anyway, obviously you could just place blocks here. Obviously, it won't. For some reason, I'm not sure if this is a bug or on purpose, but basically, you can't really refill it. It doesn't. The water doesn't flow, so basically, yeah. But anyway, it's still kind of effective, I guess. If you do it correctly, it could be effective. Anyway, so this next one is one that I kind of found. Like I kind of noticed how you could do. You can also buy vines. I don't know how much they cost. I'm not gonna keep on making guesses. The only one I know which costs a certain amount is the endstone, which costs like 30 gold. But anyway, this one, basically what you would do is just place vines. Guess you would also kind of make a wall or whatever. So yeah, obviously there is no. I don't think there's really any string. I just placed that there just so it didn't go all over the place because if I didn't, then what it would just do is it would just go all over that, and I don't want that, honestly. so I just put string so it didn't do that. But anyway, I can also say that could also work as well, I guess. Oh, I just thought of something. I guess you could make an actual farm in Caps the Wool, I guess, because if you buy like the builder's kit, you get like a shears, and you could place like it'd be kind of a slow one, but basically, yeah, you could also make a farm, I guess, in Caps the Wool. That'd be kind of funny. Kind of some cool ideas you could do in Caps the Wool. But anyway, now this final one, you don't actually place anything. Maybe, well, maybe you do. This one you remove stuff actually. Now this one, what you would do is you would just remove blocks, make it more difficult. So you might remove the stairs. Like I remember once, like I removed it. Like I think once you know that sandy desert map or whatever. You can probably if you play on it. If you started playing, if you played on it, you would probably know what I'm talking about. But basically, like that one, I removed the stairs and also placed some buttons. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty difficult to actually, like, yeah, pretty difficult. Like, I don't think anyone was actually able to do that, like, be able to, like, get up there. I think it kind of be easy. I think somebody attempted to, but it was kind of difficult for them to do that. So, yeah. But we managed to kill them before they got up there. So, yeah. Anyway. Now, obviously, I think some of these, like, unless you're just doing this one, yeah, okay. Like, the thing is that not many people are actually defending, I feel like, in Capture the Wool, in my opinion. So, obviously, I'm not trying to shame anyone. Like, I pretty much don't do that either, but I still think it is important to do that and stuff. Like, so yeah, obviously that doesn't mean that everyone has to do defense. It just means, like, obviously somebody has to try and capture the wool because, like, yeah, like, obviously somebody on your team is going to have to try and do that. But if everyone's literally just trying to do that, then it's just very easy to get the, like, obviously when you're going to, like, your base, like back to your base, it would be kind of like at mid, for example, obviously there's going to be people who try to shoot you down. So obviously, yeah. I mean, I guess like when that happens, then yeah. But like anyway, like, I still feel like it's important for you to defend, though. So yeah, I think more people should probably do that. Obviously, again, not everyone has to do that, and not everyone should do that. But at least quite a few more people, like maybe 10 people or I don't know. Depends on how many people are in your game. Like maybe like a quarter of your team or a third of your team. I don't know. So yeah. Now anyway. So yeah, that'll be it for the video today. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.